Okay, let's get this quite late starting stream started by booting up Fallout 4. You know, standard procedure. And obviously, gotta wait for it to load, which can take a while. Oh, loading takes forever because it's the first load and it's nowhere near as bad as loading into Inner Boston. Inner Boston is painful. Almost as painful as type like on this stream because, you know, I needed to make some sort of C joke. It was going to be a C joke because finally, mainly because I'm sick of trying to find things to level up on, it's time to go through the glowing sea, which, to my major disappointment, was not an ocean. It was not water at all. My first time around. But, you know, it begs some awful sea joke. So you got set sail for fail. Pauses for laughter. Or groaning. Or just that shaking head in disgust. It's actually counting as being in the glowing sea, which is interesting, because I wasn't actually taking the rads yet. But I guess the encounter zone has changed, so who knows? The crits on the crit banker plus blitz equals broken. I mean, to be honest, blitz on its own is pretty broken, but super sledge plus, or like the rocket powered sledgehammer or baseball bat, both equally good. Plus blitz equals pretty damn broken, and crits, oh, we're guaranteed. That is not pretty. That is not a pretty sight. Although it doesn't look nice. I'd say the glowing sea looks a lot nicer without the rad storm effect going on. The question is, can I survive the radiation? They don't the glowing sea. Look, I think the glowing sea looks more desolate without the rad storm effect, which should be approaching any moment now. Moon rats! And because this is the glowing sea, apparently rad scorpions are scripted to appear. And that would explain why the floaters always just seem to appear out of nowhere. It's because that's how rad scorpions spawn, and I don't know quite why, but they're on the same spawn list as rad scorpions. So you see Fucktons, I think it was so there was Fucktons often in the glowing sea, but not many anywhere else. Because let's be honest, how many rad scorpions do you actually see outside of the glowing sea? And the answer is not many. You know what? Let's make this interesting. Let's go into this listening post, and let's make it so it's not a guaranteed source of XO1 armor. Although, if I was vanilla, it would be. Because, oh my fucking god, vanilla power armor levels is just ridiculous. Like, genuinely ridiculous. Like, level 26, you're finding XO1 armor, like, pretty much guaranteed. I think level 29, you're guaranteed to find it, and only find it. Like, you'll probably never see T51 armor. T45 you'll probably see because it's the first armor, you're guaranteed a suit. And chances are you might go through those, because a lot of power armor spawns in the north are quite close to Sanctuary, so you might find that. T51, I never found any in my first playthrough. Like, ever. I've got to turn the radio off because you never know when there's one lurking. But, ugh, the power.
This is government employee number 011.
Ooh, more bobby pins.
Screw this government bullshit. Bazensky. They came so fast. And the alarm. The only ones we could save were on duty. Stevens had left to get something out of his car. Stevens. He's gone. We had to close the door before you could even turn around. Protocol said we had to. I could hear him screaming. That was days ago. We're already running out of food. This place was not as well stocked as they claimed. God damn it, budget cuts. If anyone is listening to this, my name is Jeff Basinski. Tell my wife, Wilma, that I love her. Goodbye.
Usually somber. And now we find that this place is infested with synths. One of the few scripted locations, I believe, with synths. There's a few scripted locations I can think of. ArcJet here. The mayoral bunker. They're scripted to appear after you come in, and like that one place where they nearly always get blown up by a super mutant suicide, or just outside a hospital. I think is it Malden? There's only a few places where you'll actually find synths that not. I mean, post-Institute, they can, once you've been to the Institute, they can appear in random encounters, but... But otherwise, they are kind of exclusive to this few locations. And of course, because they're... Oh, and the University Point. How could I forget University Point? But... There's not many locations where they are, and all those locations are usually just synth. So you end up with like completely safe locations if you're with the Institute, or even done the railroad, because you never actually classed as. Actually, that would probably be a really pull the T-51 stuff off, but. Apply all the... I never wear helmets anyway. Oh, I've got to repair the whole fucking thing. Oh well. There we go. I'm not going to upgrade it because this is going in the suit farm. Although I know I am going to do. Because, you know, it wouldn't. Alternate shape with Tesla coils, because it is actually an option. It's not actually. Make it more feminine. And because it's a glowing sea, probably a good idea to go across in it. But helmets, no. I mean, could I fit this beautiful snoot inside a helmet? No. No, I could not. This beautiful snoot does not fit in helmets. I love how I don't even look what's in things, I just take everything. Point. Where's the terminal that activates the protect animatrons? Can't remember where it is. Ooh, I saw Wonder Glue. I can't remember where the fuck it is, but I think I needed to turn the terminal on to get out. Yes. I need to find the power break. Where the fuck is it? Not there. Don't get stuck. There she blows. It's a reboot. I think it's more interesting to fight to protect animatrons. What the? Why would it use it inside? Genuinely. What? Why? Why? Why would you ever think, yes, let's use the mini nuke launcher inside?
Movement detected. Curious. You must be terminated.
I mean, you're not using it up here. But in the small... There it goes. Like, why? Why would you ever think, yes, this good idea. This good idea, let's use this inside like an idiot. No, we'll build up that crit again.
System offline.
The question is, which one got bloody fat-manned? Oh god, what? Why? Why would you fucking fat man inside? There is stupid and then there's, like, impressive levels of stupid. Like, ever forget how dumb NPCs are? Right. Let's fire fat man inside at close range! Boom! You know what, let's... This time... Oh, wrong button. Right. Take the helmet off. All the others are irrelevant, so I can just equip that and repair over. This time, please, please do not fire the fucking fat man inside like an idiot. Please. Like, there is stupid and then there is impressive levels of stupid, and firing the fat man inside, that is impressive levels of stupid. The question is, does my little fin stick? I mean, I know does my tail... Yeah, my tail sticks out. Which is weird, because power armor is really funny with what it allows. And I think if it's forced equipped via a script, which I don't think the tails are, but I think they are... I think they're classed as unplayable, so maybe that does it. Because power armor's really funny. It's like it will only allow things equipped forcibly, it won't allow things equipped manually outside certain slots. It's really weird. Right, so can't end in E, can't begin with A. Right. This time I'm going to run to the other side of the room so I don't get nuked. Yeah, she doesn't seem to want to use a Gatling laser for some reason. Weird. Oh well. We now go back into the radiation. At least we were protected from the radiations for a while. Yeah, this is a fun elevator. He's a Google sandwich. Boing. 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 What is that? And Stingwing. Oh no. Just more floaters, it's fine. Well, unless you're a floater, in which case it's Nuki there. Oh, speaking of flourish. Oh, that's the obligatory companion. You're trying to snipe, companion just waddles in front of you. I mean, theoretically, you can consistently reload as the animations change, but... I'm sorry, this edge of the glowing sea seems to have less Deathclaws, which is weird because this edge of the map has fuck tons of Deathclaws. It's like they all don't live in the glowing sea. I say that, but I know there's a guaranteed Deathclaw, or at least like nearly guaranteed. How many? In mole rats? How many mole rats? I mean, that's an impressive amount of mole rats. I might as well go to the crate. We don't need to loot because there's a magazine to loot. I think there is a thing with the glowing sea where it scripts in encounters, as well as pre-placed ones. I think it has some that are scripted to just appear nearby to you, like it will spawn additional things, and it is a bit weird, the glowing sea. My rusty ass armor. Wee. I'm amazed that's enough to do a stomp jump, because it's not really much of a...
May Adam bless you with his glow.
No. No. I don't give a shit, I'm going to steal your magazine. I don't fucking care, where is it? Ah, no, she knows. Say up, bub.
You people live here? This place is a dump.
You are not one of Adam's chosen. Save your judgment for those who care what mortals think.
You're worshipping what? Radiation? You're crazy.
Atom provides for and protects us. If you are unwilling to accept his embrace, then I suggest...
Yes, I'm unwilling to die from radiation poisoning. And dress like a hobo. Right, Miss Note for Brother Huberman. Where is Note for Brother Huberman? Note. Ah. It is defended by 2 turrets and a protectron. Wait, they don't give a shit?
All those seeking Adam are welcome. Or is it something more tangible you require?
See what you got.
Of course.
They don't care that I just blasted her head off. Like, severed it with a laser. Why does he have these? Oh, but I'll buy them because they're semi-unique. I'll buy some more bobby pins because, you know, they break, and I use them. I use so many of them. Ooh, jet's always useful, and I can sell those T-51 pieces I do not want. Since I suggest it isn't. Oh, I do have a postman uniform. I didn't realise I had that. Oh well. Keep that because I need that for the suit. Weapons. Give me money. I have actually sold most of my shit, but I still get money. Because there is no harm in money. I really have this problem in Fallout 4 where I refuse to spend more money than I have. Like, I try my best never to spend it, only ever barter. So I do end up caps positive a lot. Ludoosh. Oh yeah, VATS. Like, good luck hitting with VATS this. Yeah. Meanwhile, I was shooting at, just because I'm not drugged out up all ghoul. Oh no, it's a radical scorpion. It's a dedical scorpion now. Oh no, it's an irradiated one. I mean, it is in the glowing sea, it should be a glowing radical scorpion, shouldn't it? Let's avoid the toxic pool of toxicity. Dong 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 doink boing. There is something satisfying about just going boing. It's not the same in like... Oh no, stingwings! Oh no, I can't see the stingwing. But VATS can. VATS is a bit cheap. I am going to heal. Because we are approaching Virgil's cave, which means I need... Uh-oh. I'm going to get the Jolly Fat Man out, assuming it has any ammo left. Yes. I am not going to waste on that Deathclaw, I'm going to have to waste on the one else. Oh no. I'm going to die horribly, because that's a Deathclaw coming up my arse, and I know there's another one right here. Oh shit, Alpha. Missed. Fuck. Well, that's the Jolly Fat Man out, I guess. I do have missiles. The rocket launcher will do. Is she crippled? Yeah, she's crippled. And oh, I killed myself because the rocket hit the ground because it decided to come straight out of the barrel, straight into the rock, and that is the problem with the. Well, this time, if I don't miss the Alpha Deathclaw, I won't. But I said that I don't. If I don't miss the Alpha Deathclaw, I think that crippled her. Yeah, she's crippled. Putting it in, that's weird. Equipping it from the inventory. Yeah. Reloaded it, but equipping it from the quick select did not. Nope. Point blank range, the rocket launcher will just kill me. Right. This time, I will not miss with the Fat Man. I said that she misses with the Fat Man again. No, because there, of course, there's two. I am not even going to try this time. Too close. Instantly dead. I did say set sail for fail, and if this ain't fail, I don't know what is. You know, if this ain't fail, I don't know what is. Well, that's that Alpha crippled, or at least I hope she's crippled. Yeah, she's crippled, she's not... Did I put 2 shot on the Jolly Fat Man? No, I didn't. Missed. Right. Well, I can take... Oh, of course. Oh, fuck, the other Deathclaw's coming. Wait, right, I know what I'm gonna do. Where is bottle cap mine when you need it? Oh, I can fire a mine out. How the hell is she repaired? How the hell is she healed? No, that's gonna blow me up. Yeah, that's gonna blow me up. Because I can't throw it out and run away fast enough. This is the problem with 2 Deathclaws. Is you get one and then another. Oh dear, I don't think I've died so many times. Come over here, sweetheart. Come on. That's the other one. That's the... Oh yeah, she's too fucking close. Oh, Hancock's still alive for all the good that does. I mean, she's just... Missed completely. Great. Yeah, thank you, Hancock. You're no use to anything. Where's the bottle cap mines of death? Really? You went around the bloody mine? Where is the mine? Where is the mine? There. Come to the fucking mine. No, don't go around the fucking... No, now I'm gonna be thrown onto the mine and die horribly, aren't I? No, don't punch! Throw the fucking... I can't be out of bottle cap mines. Why is it not... Let me throw the fucking things. Why is it... No, of course the Deathclaw isn't going to walk into that, is it? Oh shit, now the Alpha's alive. Yeah. Oh, great. The mines aren't going off. You hear it clink and then it doesn't go. Why does these mines not work? Well, there it goes. It gets... It only go off if I'm in range of it, of course. And you wonder why no one ever uses fucking mines. They're bad. I mean, in fact, Deathclaws Restaurant. It doesn't fucking work. I don't care. Mines don't work. I need AP. Because there's a Deathclaw right up my arse. What gives me AP? Give me max AP, I guess that works. Of course, nothing gives you AP, does it? Except... Oh, some ice cold weird pale. It's so cold, it makes me get AP, right. Nuka-Cola gives me AP. Oh, something blew up. Oh shit, I'm stuck on a fucking rock. And now I'm being mauled by both Deathclaw. Right, I'm being mauled by both of them. These mines don't go off half the time. They're so bad. You think dropping a seat? No. The Deathclaw is less... I don't think mines do anything. I'm genuinely convinced that mines don't do anything. Ugh. Like, really? If anyone says mines are good, I dare them to try and actually use them effectively. Because there is one thing I would say with mines, is they are most certainly not good. Wait. Yeah. Get a weapon out and try and finish this Alf. At least finish the Alf. Oh, and I'm completely out of fucking gas as she decides that actually no, she can run. Actually try and finish her off. Because, you know... No, that's apparently just in range to kill me. Batman explosive radius is so ridiculous. No, the Deathclaws killed both my companions and I'm not just cowardly running into the cave because it's a Deathclaw, it would follow me in. Get me off this tree. Jet's good. Jet, very good. Sometimes Psycho Jet doesn't do the time slow, it just makes you move at ridiculous speed. Now, that went horribly. That was just a disaster. How many times did I die? Genuinely, how many times did I die? Like, I'm genuinely not sure. Because it was a lot. In fact, I'm convinced. Like, how many times have I died? Go into VATS to fix the fact that the time slow effect of, like, non-jet always seems to make it go weird. That went horribly, and now we still got to get out. I mean, yes, this would stop a Deathclaw, 2 turrets and a protector on.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work.
He has very thin legs.
I knew they'd send him after me.
You're gonna end up just as dead if you don't give me what I want.
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I love how he still wears his glasses despite the fact there's actually no lenses in them.
I killed him myself. I don't have time for this.
If you're telling the truth, then you must understand.
I'm wondering if that's what his like cybernetic pain actuator was for. Is like show that to Virgil and that proves that it was Kellogg. It would have been nice, but they also like don't want to make you go to Fort Häagen-Dazs again in case you forgot to loot his brain.
I still wasn't sure I'd make it, and so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I'm not an idiot. I know you were part of the Institute.
How could you possibly know that?
Because you're wearing their outfit.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death.
No, it wouldn't.
What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
They kidnapped someone. And I want him back.
Oh, no. Look, I didn't know.
Is that not what most people who go after the Institute are after?
Can help you get in there.
Because isn't that what the Institute kind of does best, is kidnap?
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you.
I also don't get why Virgil is like hilariously low res.
First things
Like,
first.
he's lower res than like any other Institute outfit, and I don't get it.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well.
I don't get it. Only Virgil is that low res. He's lower res than any other super mutant, and I don't know why.
Homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular
It's one of the strange quirks of Fallout 4 is like Virgil is inexplicably low res.
Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one.
And yet you can go in the sewers.
Going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
I don't really know. But doesn't sound familiar.
Not surprising. They don't come out often, and when they do, few see them. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one.
And yet one can stroll through Diamond City and nobody bats an eyelid.
Things go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm...
Like, they build up courses as like the super thing, but like they're not even the most dangerous vanilla enemy in Fallout 4. It's like, they're not that dangerous.
It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan.
And I think the reason they send that is coursers have have logic of use recall code, and if recall code fails, logic error.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion
Yeah.
coursers is in the ruins of CIT.
Yeah, because teleportating is expensive and they just do it the cheapest possible distance, but they'll restrict them from anywhere.
All across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end.
That's the logic fail, is that they actually have, like, they recall them from anywhere, but you can only teleportate them out to CIT.
Then you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
That smells not you. Protect and serve.
Excellent.
Ah, super mutants, the smelliest things in the Commonwealth. I mean, I don't think Good Neighbor's the nicest smelling place in the world, but when Hancock's saying the smell is particularly bad, that's just how bad super mutant smells. They smell like the dead. Right. Now we just need to run back across the glowing sea. I mean, there is one good thing about the glowing sea. There's no vertibirds. Although the vertibirds would be beneficial in trying to kill the Deathclaws. So, thing is, I am hopelessly inept if another Deathclaw comes out, because, well, what weapons do I have? I mean, this is rapidly running out of ammo. And everything else I've got is rapidly running out of ammo. And I know there's a random car park here that has a Deathclaw boss fight in it, but there is no way in hell I am ever going to come. Not here. It's not this one. This is a decrepit factory. I don't think it has much going on in it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's the one that has... Yeah, this is the factory that has nothing going on in it. Just a sensor and module. Yeah, there is something. He said, it's like I can at least feel like there's something well in the glowings. I don't think I think it's like one of the few places in Fallout 4 I haven't really explored like properly, because it's the glowing sea. Ooh, please, is that a floaty? No, that's actually just a rock. It's just a very square rock. I was gonna say, is that a floaty? Oh no.
Detected.
A blood bug. That's different. Here, blood bug, blood bug, blood bug. I need your proboscises. Why does a blood bug have caps in it? Just general question. Yes, now I take no rads from eating or drinking. It's better, yes? I can glug crappy pre-war food with no penalty. Oh, fuck! There's a Deathclaw in there! Oh! And that's an alpha! She's gonna murder me. Doo-doo. I mean, she did actually cripple it. The problem is, she dies the Deathclaw. I will run like the wind. I mean, I am only escaping the glowing sea this time. I think I lost her. I mean, that's a good thing. Whee! Bonk. There is always something immensely satisfying about actually landing the kill with that. It's so rare, but it's always satisfying to get a stomp kill. It's always satisfying. I don't care what you say, it's always satisfying. Like getting a Mantread's kill in TF2, you just don't get it very often, so it's always satisfying when you do get it. You know, when you just scream someone fat get in my way as you land. For extra points. Ooh, what's this old church? I don't go up there very often, so... You know, I've still got the suit of powered armor, so I might as well use it. Boing. Boing. Oopsie. I don't know. Blood bugs. Bug of blood. The proboscises, because you rarely get blood bug meat. I can't be bothered to hunt for the other corpses, but you rarely get blood bug meat. Threat eliminated. What threat? I just heard a boom of a missile launcher going off, and then it's gone. Oh, there's this big ridge, but there's a church above it, so I know I can go there. I'll just Bethesda my way up the mountain. If in doubt, zigzag up. That's how you get across. Marking this as a apple is a bit much. I mean, there's not much of it left. Forgotten church. Very forgotten church. Oh, sure, some booty in here though. Oh no! How do I get... Ah. How do I get out? I mean... This is a moment where third person does not look right at all. Because this would definitely be an... I know that sound. Shit. That is enough fucking death. did that not see me? Like, seriously, how did that not see me coming in? Zigzag and bounce, that's how you climb mountains. You cannot go that way, I'm going too far north. Yeah, so I'm going too far west. Oh, is this what this convenient line of trees is for? To tell me I can't go this way. Must be leaving the glowing sea soon. Oh, there's the shitty fence of world boundary. Stay within the shitty fence of world boundary. I mean, like that there, the shitty fence of world boundary. Because it is a shitty fence. Enemies can go beyond it. That is something that you have to note, that enemies can and will go beyond it. And you're not meant to be up here because I can see through the rock. You're not meant to be up. You're really not meant to be up here. So you kind of see, you can see the backs of rocks, but right, I'm going to dump this power armor suit in the gallery because it is still intact. I think it was it post-war or pre-war? I can't remember. Regardless, it's a post-war pre. I'll find it. I mean, technically, I think the or is the Tesla armor? I can't remember where I actually shoved this one. I mean, it would be nice if I actually set this elevator up to work, but I didn't know how to do that. Because it would need a non-stat, just a button door, which I don't know if Fallout 4 has any. Like just an elevator button and it just teleports you in. But it would teleport you in, it would skip this, which... I mean, theoretically that little corridor could be skipped, but I feel it gives an important bit of lore. I mean, we're not going in there. So that's the XO1 armor. That's the Kremvis tooth, because, you know, just random... we're going to try post-war first, then try pre-war. Because the question is it did I class this as Raider? No, because I'm telling that I can say that now that it's not Raider, because that's just Raider power armor. Because the Tesla rifle is definitely a Raider weapon. That's definitely a Raider weapon. That's definitely a Raider. And that's something only Raiders would use. So yeah, it's not Raider, but it might be pre-war. It might be Wastelander. No, it's Atom Cats. That's Fahaba, you know, somehow. But you know, it is not Fahaba. Because nothing is Fahaba, so it is pre-war. I mean, it makes sense to be pre-war because it's a, you know, the power armor in general is a pre-war thing. And the Tesla thing looks a little... I mean, looking at it, the Tesla packs look a little too well made to be post-war unless they're Enclave. You know, it's one of those things that I feel like they're a little too... That's Nuka World, that way. Right, oh god, there's so many... Oh, Postman's uniform, I will plot that one here. I haven't got the hat, but I've got the uniform, apparently. Bombs, T45D, B, Braxo T51, and E60. I'm gonna transfer the T60 helmet onto the. Oh, right, it's fucking broken. Oh, I forgot to repair it. Oh. I can't. I've got the 0 at the end. Of course it's a T. Of course it's a C. Let's add myself. Oh, Atom Cats, really? Why is it giving me fucking Atom Cats? Really? Just okay. Give me 10 and see what it gives me. Can it actually give me a non-broken standard T60 in Rusty? No. I can only remove them stack by stack, apparently. One of these must give. Why is it struggling so much to give me a fucking basic ass helmet? Fuck it, I'll take one helmet that's in less condition because I just can't be bothered to cycle through all of these. You'd think the random leveled list will give you less. No! Apparently it can give you like really good stuff that you simply can't find, like a Brotherhood 8, which is, I believe, Elder Pattern.
Hello there. Good day to you.
These two are meant to actually A, do things, but
Hello there.
and B. They're meant to A, do something, and B, like, say things, but can't do S even alive, and because it needs scripting, and scripting is something I cannot do. Like they were meant to show you around, like this is this gallery. So when you ask, oh, can you show me around? And that moves you to a gallery, or go around cleaning. Act as both a guide. Like, say which gallery you're in, tell you which way to the other galleries, etc. Shit, the Deathclaws. There's 2 of them now?! I know this is Deathclaw country, but fucking hell. Really, more Deathclaw? Like I wasn't having enough problems with the bloody things. Let's try and get out of Deathclaw country as fast as bloody possible. There's hundreds of bloody things down here. And they've seen me. Right. Run like the wind. But I am too weak to fight Deathclaw because I do not have Nuke. And lots of them. Boing. 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 Oh no. Let's actually go through Poseidon Reservoir for once, shall we? Stretchy. Oh no! Bills! Actually, Actually, let's set our weapon to something a little more appropriate for ferals. The good old trusty shooty. Because everyone loves a good shotgun. You know, what is more appropriate than killing ferals with a shotgun? You know the designated anti-zombie weapon is a shotgun. Not necessarily a double barrel affair, but... or a force of nature in particular, this case. I mean, to be honest, the force of nature is actually a more extremely sawn-off weapon. But the basic concept of a force of nature is a sawn-off shotgun with a full stock. You know, Hancock's down. No, I do not want to... Yeah, that's the concept of the force of nature, that it's a sawn-off shotgun. What happened to my robot? Where is she? I mean, to be honest, she'd probably be nuking me right now, but...
Sorry, pal.
I will cleanse my radicals. I will cleanse my radicals, because I was... and then dine on delicious, delicious flesh. Stringy. Ooh, there is actually a weapons workbench down here, I'm surprised. Just walking cane, take that. Oh! Why VATS Enhanced comes first, I don't know. Deadeye is not even worth taking, it's buggy, it doesn't work properly. Resolute. Yeah, Resolute, again, it's buggy, it's not worth it. Too sharp, perfect. I mean, when spam calls is rapid, because you need rapid on these fucking things. You know, just to make it really spammy. Jolly Fat Man is always... too short. Yeah, that's just my cheap gun. Yeah, because it's sort of force of nature is... yeah, and I don't have explosive, which is the one you stick on a minigun. Minigun. Wait, now what? I think whatever the bomb was has already gone off. Now, was it that terminal there that does it, or? I've never understood the American bring your kids to work day thing. I've never quite understood that. I mean, I know American school is, like, the schooling system is not good, and is a bit traumatizing, so kids getting out of it is not a bad thing, but it also... like, I don't get the whole, like, bring your kids to work day principle. Oh, work experience? Yes, I get that. That's something you do in high school in my country. Is you do like a week or two of work experience. You know, and it teaches what it's like to actually work. I mean, you do probably the simplest job in wherever you end up. Usually a supermarket, or your old right. You know, it's usually a supermarket because they're like the places that want cheap, unpaid labour. You know, work. I mean, it's miserable getting in a placement on work experience placement, but you know, especially as like if you live in a place that's not particularly massive. Oh no, glowing one! I missed! Hancock, get out! Stop hunting around. Let it die. Let it die with dignity. And it was a glowing one. The question is there actually anything down here? And I don't think, apart from that glowing one, it doesn't appear there is.
Get stained in here, you're getting the bill.
The outfit. There's nothing down there. A waste of time. Oh well. Killed some ferals, got some XP, never a bad thing there. Got some caps, got some ammo. A different type, I used up some shotgun ammo to get other ammo. Ugh. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. Loading. 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 Oh dear, loading. Oh good. If it had gone any longer, I would have started shilling my wiki. You know, I would have started shilling Dragonian Universe. I don't remember hitting this feral. I think we've done the Losto Companion thing, so teleport to your current location, and that brings companions back. Because they do get lost occasionally. Oh, why is the loading taking so long? Yeah, because there she is. It's good. Oh, it's. Yeah, robot repairing. Yeah, stuck in the repair state. It happens. Also, that is the weirdest designed trailer I have ever seen. Like, it's clearly like a hydraulic dumping you. But that level of overhang with nothing to support it is a bit weird. I mean, it's a kit bashed object. They're not like Fallout 4 has like a lot of generic kit bash pieces. That a lot of like, if you see something like that sort of painted yellow or painted black, there's a selection of colours and there's a selection of pieces. It's a very versatile set, but they always have that look of like they've obviously been kit bashed from a few generic shapes. Whoa, what are they fighting? Why is my sniper rifle empty? Oh, there we go. We know we're in the Commonwealth properly now. There's a bit of attack. Right, you wanna do this? Fine. Right. Oh, of course you're not loaded. Why would you be loaded? BB down. Yeah, that's assuming the thing ever decides it wants to land. Oh, there's a fucking Deathclaw now! Oh dear. Oh no, of course the Deathclaw has seen me. Run. Oh dear. Not again. Oh well. Oh no, a radical roach. It's not even hostile. Look at it. I can't kill that. Ow, my snout. My snoot. My snoot. My beautiful snoot. I need to take the stupid helmet off. Ah, that's better. It was crushing my snoot. Oh, my cute little snoot. What's with the random Deathclaw attack? Why? Oh, I can go repair this now. Oh no! A glowing radical rope! This one's a bit more aggressive.
I guess you could call that trying.
I'm trying to exit my power armor. Like, you can't exit your armor here! Really? I can back up an inch, and that moves it. It's only basic steel. Oh no! Go away! No! 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 Yeah, well, let's actually make it D. I said let's make that... Let's make it... Why won't it let me make it D? There. D. Oh, gee. All because I accidentally renamed it when trying to repair it, because I assumed it's been damaged. Foolishly. No. Just feminize it a little. I don't bother with the frames because they're more effort than it's worth, but to be honest, if you've seen the Power Armor frame's basic frame, you kind of fucked anyway. Like,
You don't know where that's been.
no. And we know that they have, what's the word? Recycling abilities and... squirrel on a stick. Disgusting vegetable soup. I mean, it's not... I mean, it can't be as bad as my alert, but... I mean... Let's see. If we're assuming a potato is some sort of potato-tomato hybrid... Mutt fruit, I don't know what mutt fruit is, it's not a vegetable, so it shouldn't be in there, but I think it is. You know, I don't know what mutt fruit is. I think it might actually be a relatively normal thing that just got mutated a little. You know, I think a potato is some sort of like... It's not tomato, is it? It's disgusting. Tastes like ash, but it's smooth and mild, and refreshingly addictive. But no, I think a potato. It might just be a tomato, like a mutated tomato. Or it might be a tomato-potato hybrid. I don't know, because the name Tato implies that it's a. You know, to me, it implies that it's some form of potato, but it looks like a tomato. Because if it was a tomato, it wouldn't be a mato. If you're going to change it. And I'm looking a look, that's also a dam. Oh no! Feral she's realised that she can use her machine guns! What is this nonsense? Yeah, don't try aiming in third person, it never ends well. Oh, I must reload my shotgun. Dunk. Oh no, raider pieces. I will head towards CIT, which is actually, I believe, supposed to be MIT, but, you know, like the states got emerged so it became the Commonwealth. You know, because Fallout reconstituted the states into like the original 13, like 13 ones. So there's, I think the Commonwealth of Massachusetts covers most of the North, like the New England area. I can't quite remember where they are. But I seem to recall Fallout like took them back to like 13. It's and annexed Canada, I think, was one of them. Yeah, because I think that's one of the plot beats I quite like about the Fallout series is that the pre-war world was a shithole. It was somehow worse, like the post-war world, as bad as it is only equal in magnitude bad as pre-war. Like, pre-war, like, it was a painted, you know, it painted a pristine veneer, but beneath it, if you scratch that veneer off, the place was like a hellish shithole. Like, the new plague had ravaged it. You had, like, energy was becoming a massive problem. You know, the whole thing was becoming, like, complete shitstorm. Like, who fired nukes is almost irrelevant. It's like, it inevitably was going to kill itself anyway. It's just nature finding a way. Because nature finds a way. It was the whole bloody point! You know, nature finds a way. That was the whole bloody point. Oh, a couple of the raiders respawned, but not the... Oh, I can't eat them while I'm in this armor. Oh, hello, Marge. So nice to see you again. He's not bright enough to use as not very bright to use as Stimpack. It's good old Marge. I mean, the logic with the Marge really was a case of they usually wear, raiders almost always wear some sort of hair-hiding headgear. So I thought having the Marge Simpson Raider was just be funny, and let's face it, Raiders have both ridiculous hairstyles and ridiculous hair colours if you look at Fallout 3's. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of those had like bright pink, and like the sort of flopped over mohawk, which doesn't look good. I don't need tunes the course's radio frequency. Radio course freak. We know it goes to Green Tech Genetics, you don't actually have to follow it. Green Techie Genetics is right there. Sentient? Raiders? Are you actually sensing the same life form we are? Because no one ever said these were sentient. Yeah. Oh, he's a fat, what? Fatty. No fatty, won't fit in it. You know what? I can't I'm hungry, and I cannot resist this excessive feast before me. And again, that's another thing I did was whoa. Why can't it let me get back my... Why wouldn't it let me back in my fucking power? Oh, Hancock! Get out of fucking armor!
Hey.
Yeah? You look like you could use a
Get out of my... Get out of my armor, you fucking thief!
Hey,
I've never had companions get out of your...
I need you to get out of your power armor.
Done.
Get out of my fucking power armor, it's not yours. And this is why you always take the fusion core out of it. It's... And for that... You know... There's a reason why you always take fusion cores out of power armor. Otherwise, like NPCs will just, like nearby NPCs will just get in it and nick it, and it's really fucking annoying. That explains why I couldn't get in it, because Hancock decided he wanted to get in. I didn't think companions did that behaviour though. I thought that was just something like what the settlers did. I thought companions only went in power armor if you told them to go in power armor. Not greeny tech genetics. Oh no. What are they doing? You'd think this would be a location just built, you know, being a genetics place, would be a place full to the brim with synths. But no, it's gunners. Because you can't even go in. It's not like you can go into it before either, which would have been interesting if you could go into it before it. It's like the gunners. Like, you can go into mass fusion, you just can't get into the basement, or the topmost levels.
Enforcers on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
I don't know what I'm going to do, go back to the...
What's going on down there? How many
Can't remember which... Oh no, I'm trying to loot the turret, not... Not good.
now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
What? You keep your ammo open, but your chems locked.
Sweet.
Well, I didn't think gunners were into chems. I thought that was a raider thing that did chems. Guess even gunners do it occasionally. Ooh, a pint glass. That reminds me. Why is there a pint glass in the trash? Yes! Insurance! Pay now, get better later! Is that not just insurance in a nutshell? Like, I thought that was the definition of insurance. Is that you pay quite a premium, and then you may never ever get to use it, and when you do get to use it, you have to pay even more! Because the cheap gits don't pay out. You know, is that not the definition of insurance? Try not to quick save. I'm crouching. Oh, it looks like this bridge has already detonated. Oh no. Oh, that's just her. She's firing off, that's fine. I thought I heard the infinite machine gun glitch, which is... Yeah, this would be more effective if there was actually like lots of dead gunners in your way, like showing how good coursers are. But no, the only dead gunners are like in this room where they clearly got trapped and starved. Oh no. The makeshift bomb, I'm not even convinced it does damage. Like, I don't think I've ever once been hurt by them.
Some places just wish they knew harder.
Not heard that one before. See, there's a dead gunner, but I think this is one... Yeah, because there's a couple of dead ones, but not many. There's more alive than there is dead. Like, shows that... Like, there's a dead one, but they're always like the most bottom grade gunners, so you don't get good loot off them.
Huh?
You pile of goo now. You pile of goo now. Ooh, Nuka-Cola. I will crack open a cold one and drink some mut chops. Get out of my face, please. Let's go around in a circle. There he's got a... Oh, they haven't got leather chest piece. I'm gonna take that, because gun leather's a thing, isn't it? I didn't kill that. That must be Hancockian. I love how that gate opens, but there's no...
Found ya.
Ooh, you got fancy armor. Why is she actually using a machine gun now? She wasn't using it before. Now she's using it. Oh well. Anyone alive? There's none of them. Oh shit, grenade bouquet. Like, grenade bouquets just do so much damage, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, compared to makeshift bombs, which do absolutely nothing and are completely non-threatening. Don't walk through your own trap, please. That would be embarrassing. No, I'll just sever your head with a laser. I mean, to be honest, these Tesla arc traps are not that dangerous either. You're quite powerful. Oh shit, grenade, get out of in way. Oh, it was just a... Oh, you're just conscript. Oh, that's a turret to fail. Which I think is always a Mark 1 turret. It's always a bit fail. Ooh, sturdy. I will harness nuclear material or nuclear. Stop beeping at me. Stop fucking beeping at me. Stop beeping. Oh, I know. I must consume something. I will eat some more food, leaf tea, more mud, because, you know. Oh, do I not? A little dramatic. Oh, stinging fillet. That sounds nice. And some vegetable soup. That's a meal and a half, and it was not very pleasant. Can't be the taste of human. I mean, super mutants taste the they just taste the radiation. Right,
There we go.
fusion core, that's why that was locked.
A lot of learning went into putting together a place like this.
Yeah, I get the impression that Hancock is not as a ghoul. He's quite a young ghoul.
I don't believe you are. Oh God, please, no.
Because Hancock doesn't seem to be too aware of pre-war. So I think he must have been quite young. Well, it's implied that he got ghoulified after the war rather than, you know, when the bomb was dropped. So I think he might actually be quite young by ghoul standards. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Oh yeah, I know what I'll do. Get a shotgun out. Point it at his face. Not even give him a chance. Little manlet. Give him... Oh, you god, kidding me, it missed! That's so fucking useless! Boom. There he goes. I will take his little quarter chip. Which isn't, it's neither a little nor a chip. I will mercy execute you, and you. I will take your sturdy combat armor. Ooh, level up. I will make blood packs. What does an extra X? So I tried to make like some say these are nerfs. Me, I call them balance because they are. Because Fallout 4's perks are broken. I mean, while jumping off the roof is funny, don't get me wrong.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living.
My institute designation is K-190.
Yeah, don't go to the railroad unless you want to lose that identity.
Oh, yes. I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead.
I don't think she ever shows up again.
Under better circumstances. I hope we do.
I mean, it would have been nice if you like ran into her and she became like a settler or something. You know, because it's like sometimes when you like they say they'll see you again, you do see them again. I am gonna jump off the roof just because it's funny. And while it loads. That's these tedious loading screens. There. It's long enough that I'm shilling Dragoia.wikia, or as it's now known, Dragoia.fandom. I still don't like that name. The Wikia link still works, but it's... If we just... open it up in a new tab, you will see that the actual name of it is still Dragoia.wikia. It's... You know, it is... It is .com, isn't it? Yeah, it is .com. Right. Right, the fun part. I mean, it'd be nice if you could just spawn a vertibird up here. That would be really nice, but they don't seem to land up here. Because they're not actually big enough to land on because of these pillars. So you can just come out onto the balcony, which has no railings in the most unsafe fucking way possible. Right, we are going to head towards Old North Church, which is that way, so we're going to go... Whee! Splat! Oh, that is one of those police... Kendall parking. Oh, that's Kendall. That's one of the railroad locations, that's fine. Like, it's someone fat getting my way. It's so... It's just, you know you want to land on someone. It's funny. Also, please do not be shy about writing little... What are they called? The say something box. It's not a comment, because that's something different. But, like, don't... You know, the top chat or live chat or whatever it's called. Like, when streaming, please do not... Oh, right, that's a one-way bridge, because at least indie power armor. Boing. Boing. I've decided what Stream is going to do. Stream's goal was to infiltrate the Institute. She's an enclave agent to infiltrate the Institutes. So, it makes sense that she becomes, you know, Institute. You know, that makes perfect... it makes so much sense that she actually would be, Institute. So yeah, she's going to side against the Railroad. Basically, get that quarter chip analysed, get it built, get the teleporter built, because, yeah, Minutemen aren't an option, and... You know, then take X6 there and do a bit of jolly murdering. I mean, to be honest, the Institute are bad, but the Railroad see themselves as saints, but I don't consider memory wiping people particularly nice behaviour. I feel like that's even worse. I mean, enslaving is bad. But wiping out someone's identity is kind of worse. Because that's what they are. You know, it's... You know, because then you're living a lie. It's somehow worse. Like, the Railroad are always portrayed as the saint, like the good faction. In, like, the faction triangle, you got the Brotherhood because they kill. The Institute are morally great because they're not killing, but they're enslaving, which is bad. And then you got the Railroad who are saving Sims, and they're notionally the good ones, but the fact that they kind of force a memory wipe is kind of not, and like, it can go wrong. Like, I don't think a memory wipe, it doesn't stop the Institute. I mean, one of your first Institute quests is to go recruit a raider known as Gabriel, or go bring him back because he's a synth. And he had the memory wipe, he had a personality change, the Institute still found him. Same with A321 in Harkness, in Rivet City in Fallout 3. The Institute still found him. Now, it's implied he was a like, in Fallout 4 terminology, he was a Courser. You know, his sort of role sort of fits with what the Coursers is. So it sort of makes sense, like, that they would send, and basically the head of the SRB to go get him, but it's still a fact that the Institute will find them. Eventually.
Huh. It spins. Oh, so it starts with R.
This is a funny little puzzle, and there's really nothing like it in any other, like, anywhere else. I mean, that's not exactly subtle.
Here we go.
Into the blackness we go.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before
I mean, Glory is a synth.
answer my
She didn't have the memory wipe. She's like one of the few that didn't. And guess what? She's not being hunted actively.
Put down your weapons first.
Until I determine you're not a threat, we'll point our weapons wherever we damn well please. Who told you how to contact us?
And Deke.
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with the lead.
We'll look into that.
That actually worked.
Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help. Breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party.
Hi, Deacon.
Oh,
As a
I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice.
Deacon.
Deacon.
You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show the...
I love how Deacon actually has, like, his only unique costume piece is his shades.
Apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona.
Like all the non-faction companions have unique items, but Deacon's the only faction companion who does. And I'm not counting Presto to Pesto because the Minutemen aren't really a faction.
Oh yeah. The little riddles and the decoder ring trick really make it hard to find you.
Anyone that wants to meet us is under surveillance.
I didn't follow the fucking Freedom Trail, I just came in here.
If you were a threat to our organization, all you'd find here is an empty room.
Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. She killed a Courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first
I mean,
outsider ever to be
that would be the best plan the Institute came up with.
Details about your chip inside.
Is kill Corsa. Like, let them kill it. It's all a con. Hey, Deacon. You know, it's all a con. It'll be the best con. Of course, the Institute, they wouldn't like losing the material, but they wouldn't give a shit that the course is dead. Like, because they seem to the courses are treated seemingly even worse than the rest of the Slims, and that they're just like, they're brainwashed and they're almost robots. They aren't really. I mean, there's only like a couple of they can go robot. They're more brainwashed than the others, so they don't care about them so much.
Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Yes, Tinky Winky. Oh. I do find it funny that out of the 3 ways to build the teleporter, the only one that doesn't go wrong is the Brotherhood.
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
And I'll take it back from your corpses when you're done.
Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Oh, while Tinky's doing his thing, I'm just gonna go rob that Magazinio, wherever it is. Where's the Magazinio? It's around here somewhere. Our Dark Shadows. Wait, school bananas! The banana is a weird fruit. It's like...
What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. Alright.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Oh man. They've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard. I got you. Solve for him. Come on. Show me that sweet bass line. Come on, man. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Well, it's not like I've got anyone else's shirt.
We'll be dealing more with each other. I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a sin is, right?
Yes, I know all about them.
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good.
Maybe because I've eaten one. They are tasty, so fresh.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life.
Yeah, and wipe their brain in the process. Yeah.
That matters. Would you risk your life?
You are simple, yes, of course.
Even if that man is a synth?
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference.
I will break. You are so stupid, you will fall for my lies.
Your skills, your beliefs. Normally we'd try and recruit you, but right now we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute, and in turn we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Alright. Yeah, the fact that she's running out, so you have to join the railroad to get the railroad's help, so come on, Old North Church, don't fall apart on me now. Don't get. Wait. No. Loading.
We'll file out separately after you leave.
Hi, Deacon.
You didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
If you greet all newcomers like that, no one's ever gonna help you.
Don't be too hard on the old girl. She's just looking after her wayward children. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Too bad. I was hoping to get some beer money out of it.
If you're picking up the tab, never mind. Go for it. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just
Say Deacon you can bullshit with, because Deacon is like Captain Bullshit.
I'm not sure if I want to work with you guys.
Here's my one and only sales pitch. Do you support synth freedom? I'm not asking if you die for them, just if you agree that they shouldn't be slaves.
I didn't mean honestly.
Whether it's synths or humans, I'm against slavery.
Follow up. Would you be willing to risk your life to stop the Institute and their nefarious plans? I can't believe I just said that.
Wow, you spammed out a cliche and didn't laugh your ass off.
Someone has to stop them.
Excellent. Every one of us believes in synths getting a fair chance, but some agents aren't really risking their necks for that. They put their asses on the line to hurt the Institute, and the Railroad's all right with that.
It's about revenge.
So the Railroad's not really about ideals? It's about revenge?
That's not fair. For most of us, the cause is everything. But we can't turn away people who'd risk their lives helping us just because they don't say the synth Pledge of Allegiance loud enough. Sales pitch over. If you want to walk away, here's your chance.
What do you want from me?
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few
You would not empower army, you kind of...
Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the Railroad got your back.
Sign me up, then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the...
Yes, we'll do that on the way back to the glowing sea, shall we? Oh, hi, Hancock.
Of course. What's up?
As I slide down the stairs.
Just you taking care of Bobby. I ain't proud of having to put you through that. That sort of dictatorial shit.
Don't worry.
My style.
Hey, you seem awfully torn up over Bobby. Was there something between you?
Nah, nothing like that. I just hate seeing guys like me use their sway to do that kind of harm. Hell, that sort of bull's the whole reason I became mayor in the first place. Some ass named Vic ran the town for I don't know how long before that. Guy was scum. Used us drifters like his own personal piggy bank. He had this goon squad he'd use to keep people in line. Every so often he'd let them off the leash, go blow off some steam on the populace at large. Folks with homes could lock their doors, but us drifters, we got it bad. There was one night, some drifter said something to them. They cracked him open like a can of cram on the pavement. And we all just stood there, did nothing.
Wasn't there anyone who could have helped?
Who knows? Maybe. Honestly, we were all so terrified we couldn't bring ourselves to move until it was over, let alone get help. I felt like less than nothing. Afterwards, I got so high, I blacked out completely.
That's impressive, given Hancock's.
Finally came to, on the floor.
Given that he's clearly got good tolerance, that's impressive.
John Hancock, first American hoodlum and defender of the people. I might have still been high, but those clothes...
You were definitely still high.
I needed to do. I smashed the case, put him on, started a new life as Hancock. After that, I went clean for a bit, got organized, convinced Cleo to loan me some hardware, got a crew of drifters together and headed out into the ruins, started training. Next time Vic's boys went on their tear, we'd be ready for them.
You don't actually think the clothes of John Hancock spoke to you, right?
Nah, I just felt, you know, a connection. It seemed like he and I were dealing with the same shit.
Oh, Americans. Keep brainwashing yourself, you'll be fine.
Let Vic's boys get good.
Get that brain out, give it a good scrub.
Burst from the windows and rooftops where we'd been hiding. They never even saw it coming. We didn't have to fire a shot. We didn't have to. But we sure fucking did. It was a massacre. Once we'd mopped up, we strolled right into Vic's quarters in the State House, wrapped a rope around his neck, and threw him off the balcony. And there I am, gun in hand, draped in Hancock's duds, looking at all the people of Goodneighbor assembled below. I had to say something. That first time I said them, they didn't even feel like my words. Of the people, for the people, was my inaugural address. Became Mayor Hancock of Goodneighbor that day. And from then on, I vowed I'd never stand by and watch. Ever again.
You fought so hard to become mayor. Why leave?
I ain't really the ponderous type. When an instinct takes hold, I listen.
They're impulsive.
This time around, instinct said I should join up with you. Seems it was a good one. I just hope you get where I was coming from. I ain't out to bring harm to anyone that didn't earn it. Though I'm getting the distinct idea...
Oh no.
...the same plan. Well, you probably heard enough of me running my mouth for one day. You wanna get moving?
Yeah, just witness that exchange. Now the question is, can I get out of here without it lagging to almost to a standstill? Because, yes. Now it's something that would reliably happen. You know, a couple of hours into a session. You know, an hour or so into a session. Coming out to Railroad HQ through Old North Church would reliably, and I mean reliably, cause that, while looking in a certain direction, specifically going outwards through that tunnel in the basement, would reliably tank my frame rate, like to a crawl, to like one on frame, to the point where I would have to turn around. It's nice to see it doesn't do that on a new PC, but also, yeah, these load screens. The link is there. If you want to look at something while loading screens are blabbering. Oh no. The music. At least the combat music hasn't balked. That was not fun. Oh dear. Oh, these load screens are tedious. Oh, so tedious. Seriously, looking at Dragoria, there's enough on Dragoria.wiki that you can watch my entire series of streams, and every time there's a load screen, you can just go to it, and there'll be something there. There's a lot. You know, I've been working on it for many years, probably about a decade now. It's a personal project of mine that's very dear to my heart. I say this as I have a calendar that's Dragon Universe themed in this room right now. God, these load screens. They are so long! I mean, I know I am going into Inner Boston, the absolute hellhole. Come on. Really? Come on. Right, well, the loading screen goes on. Oh, random factoid. I seem to recall one of the pre-release images of Fallout 4 was a rad storm at Old North Church looking up as the Pridwin came over. Now, I think the Pridwin doesn't actually cross over Old North Church. It was like something like that, I think. Like, it was like by the statue, and I think the Pridwin coming over pretty much went up between the billboard and the church. So it was about that. You know, where my gun is pointing, where my gun is right now, was about where the Pridwin was. And that was one of the distinct things I remember from Fallout 4's pre-release stuff, and yet the Pridwin never actually crosses over Old North Church, because it sort of comes around here, goes over this highway, because it goes over Diamond, because it comes in here, goes over Diamond, just near Diamond City, but not over it, and it sort of swings out and goes like that. Do I have trade rep marked? Yes. Return to Virgil, because then I won't have to go to the Glowing Sea again for a while, and I can take the suit of power armor off and leave it at the museum. Dun 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 dun. Boing. Boxing gym. The boxing glove. Oh god, that is something that's just always disappointed me with Fallout 4. Is like the boxing glove weapon is just a singular glove, and it looks so fucking ridiculous. Like, at least in New Vegas, the boxing gloves were both gloves. They didn't look quite so ridiculous. Cross the Freedom Trail Bridge. Oh no, raiders! Ow. Again, your definition of sentient life needs a bit of work, dear. I mean, they're raiders, they're not that intelligent. Righty. In the words of the ultimate life form, let's get moving! As she runs out of that AP. Right. Boing, 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 boing. Can I? No, it's not quite high enough. I was hoping to just jump on that and squish the bird. I don't even know if that counts as actually dealing damage. Science Center gift shop. That's just like a random vendor. Why the Mr. Handy... The reason the Mr. Handy takes caps is really, really bad. But that bridge, swing bridge there, serves no purpose because there's a low bridge either side. And, like, it's not like the water level's gone up because the docks are all at this height. So it's just like, yeah, they didn't quite think it... Like, how the hell did the USS whatever it is, Riptide, get where it is when these bridges exist? Like, it just feels like there's a mistake. Like, the bridges are too low. Like, this bridge at least is, like, tall enough for, like, something to potentially pass under if it didn't have a mast. But, like, how did the USS Riptide get where it is when the bridges before it are way too short? Like, even the barge wouldn't fit under that last bridge. And there's, like, two of... Like, I get this bridge is, like, there's suspension of disbelief here. But the fact that then it has a swing bridge, like, the fact that so many of them have these like lifted bridges. They could have just had a lifted bridge in the down position. It would make more sense than not having them at all. And the problem with Fallout 4 is you daren't change anything in the world space, because if you do, you break previs, and if you break previs, especially near Boston, performance just tanks. It's one of those things that's like, that's the nature of Fallout 4, is a bit weird. Like, the suspension of disbelief, but the problem is there's a little... Sometimes it gets put... Because obviously the scale of these worlds is quite restricted. But, like, the bridges is pretty bad. Like, especially since they have this big lift bridge here. But not that one, and not the one before it. It does... Or the one before that, even. It makes it like, they have them everywhere except this main river. Which is really weird when you think about it. It's just one of those things that's like... It makes no sense. What the fucking hell is... Rust Devil. That's a weird one. It's not even a good one, it's just... It's just had the 3 pincers. They're not even good. Is it Rust Devils versus Mechanist? This is the Mechanist. You're a chunky one. Where are you firing at from? Oh, there's a junk bot in there. Oh no. Oh no, I must consume something. What must I consume? Some nice, tasty... Jaguar roast. Yum, yum. I mean, is bear that nice? Like, if someone has eaten bear, tell me, is it nice? Or is it just something you eat because it's like, is it something you go out your way to have? Like, would you have it over other things? Is it nice? Oh no, it's not fucking Spirit Halloween, as it or some other one of those other pop-up shop. Freddy Fit is House of Scares. Yes, that definitely has that. This is a pop-up shit shop that comes up every year. It's like slasher. And the question is that the? I think that's the Fallout. Is that the Fallout 3 version? This does feel like one of those crappy shops that pops up every. Like the bootleg. This does feel like one of those crappy things that pops up every year. Because that these things do pop up. But, given that Fallout 4 the bombs drop at Halloween, it kind of makes...
The good neighbor lifestyle ain't for everyone, but it beats the alternatives.
I think is this a vanilla poster? Yeah, I think that actually is a vanilla poster. So, yeah, Freddy Fears. It's is actually a thing. So it's not just like Beantown Interiors made the name up. It is apparent. I think that is a vanilla poster. I'm not sure. It might be. It looks a little too. And the fact that it's got the very. Something very Fallouty, like the Red Chinese Invader, complete with the Chinese assault rifle. You can tell it's not just an AK because it's got that more pronounced wooden barrel strout, like foregrip. And it is kind of a barrel strout because it goes around the top, so. you know, it's one of those things that I would say that is probably a vanilla poster, and like, yeah, that's now an actual shop. And it's one of those crappy squat shops that comes around every year. It's like... they do exist. It's like... like, old unit, nope, here comes this crappy squat shop. You know, the Halloween ones exist primarily in America. They don't really exist in elsewhere. Like, UK doesn't get them. I think there's the odd one, but they're not common by any definition. Like, you might get them in like some of the cities, but you don't really get them in. They're not something you get in like towns. But you usually get like a section in a supermarket full of like seasonal shit, and it is like seasonal tat. It's awful. It is genuinely awful, a lot of the stuff you find in these seasonal things. They are genuinely terrible, lots of them. Right, is that the glowing say? Yes, it is. You know, I have more time today, so I'm going to do an extra long stream. I know it was late. There was something I had to do, so it was late. At least this bridge is A, the water level is higher than it's supposed to be, as evidenced by the flooded town. Although, you know, it's like clearly higher than it's supposed to be because of the flooded town. It's supposed to be clearly a little bit lower. And this bridge is, you know, within realms of, you know, suspension of disbelief, is within range to have. Yeah, because the town looks like it's sunk a bit, the water's come up a little, the town is sunk. But, like, it's reasonable to assume, probably because the barrier blocking the water's failed. But, you know, that bridge is tall enough above the water level that it's reasonable to assume that a boat could pass underneath it with suspension of disbelief. Yes, you have to forget some of the masts are really tall, but it's a suspension of disbelief, and it works there. Not like the super low bridges in Boston itself, which, like, you wouldn't bother. It's like, take London, for example. I've probably said this before. Oh, it's only a Jaguar. It's stunted. It's stunted! Like, that is probably the only Jaguar you'll ever see, Vanilla, because the encounter zones are so low levels that you'll never see one of a higher level. Except possibly in Far Harbor, in which case you might, because Far Harbor doesn't have encounter zones. I think it maxes out 255, which is effectively the highest level. You know, like if you're going above 255, there's like you ground like forever. I don't know how you've found anything left to do. It's like seriously. Oh, is this the weird Mirelurk summoning one? I think it is. Which I've already triggered because, you know, but I didn't look the brain fungus. I mean, they've got all the essentials, drugs and beer. You know, that's kind of a sleeping bag, drugs, and beer. That's kind of the essentials, isn't it? For a lot of people. I'll skirt around a radioactive pond and head straight into the sea that is not a sea. But yeah, using the example of London, it's like the solid bridge is only big. You know, there's not like a random lifter bridge or a swing bridge after Tower Bridge. I think is the last one. The rest are all solid bridges, and like once you got past that point, and you can't really take anything big any further. You know, you can't take bigger things up the Thames. That's normal. But in Fallout 4, it's like you got a solid low bridge, a swing bridge, a solid low bridge, a swing bridge, and then two solid bridges, and then another swing bridge, and it makes no fucking sense. You know, I don't know how Boston's actually laid out, but I imagine it's like if it's got solid bridges and then a swing bridge and then a solid bridge, I'd imagine the solid bridges are quite the one that heads out to sea must be quite tall. And even then, I would say a lot of the bridges in, say, London are tall enough to pass a typical small boat underneath. I'm not going to pass a big ship, but they're going to pass a small boat. Because obviously the Thames was built primarily. A lot of the Thames was very, very aggressively used during the Victorian eras for transport. So a lot of relatively low steamboats would pass under the bridges. It wasn't suitable for sail, but it was suitable for because obviously mast. You know, mast, but. You know, masts kind of bridges always get in the way of masts. Whether on road, I am carrying too much and cannot run after eating the grilled rats. What? Yeah, I definitely need to pop into the museum on the way back and dump this power armor because... Ooh, what's this? A random bunker? I don't remember a random bunker in the middle of... I don't remember a random bunker in the middle of the glowing sea. We'll have a look, have an investigation, shall we? Oh no! Protectomotrons. You can't do that well in power armor because you can't exit your armor here. Hancock, please do not get in my power armor suit, please. Delimiter is mostly good. It's not health. It's not. Well, it's definitely not fearfully. I hate these terminals. Hate these little sat-down terminals because they always cut off. For some reason, the camera position on them is not right. Like, every other terminal is fine. It's just these little shitty sit-down ones. For some reason, like, the camera height is always high. Even vanilla, it's high. Obviously, mine's slightly higher. Because I don't like being a midget. Because I'm not. You know, I'm nearly 6 foot tall, like I'm 5'11". I am 6 foot with like any sort of shoe with any sort of heel on. You know, so I don't like in games. I hate being tiny. It really bugs me. You know, it's one of those things that really bugs me. Is like, why do they make like females in games so much shorter? And it's like. Yes, I know on average they are, but like, why can't I have a choice? Why do I have to be tiny? I mean, the game clearly works at scale 1. Why do I have to be scale 0.98? So of course I've inverted the heights, you know, male female heights, because you know it's only through forced breeding are females tiny. I mean, there's records of like 6 foot women going back to like. Oh, I don't know, 5,000 years ago. You know, it's not too unusual, and I think the short woman sort of thing has been sort of kind of forced bred over the years. You know, because as far as I can tell, men don't like it when women are taller than them. On average, I mean. You know, it's one of those things, but you know, don't need to go into those subjects. I was just explaining how a terminal worked. What's it? It's a power on my shoulder, like let's sort of flick up when I jump. Yeah, it does. It's got a little bounce on it. Never noticed that before. Yeah, it's got a little when you jump, it does a little flap, like it's a little wing, like trying to go flappy, flappy, flappy. That's actually quite funny. don't go quite up to the power plant, but I was doing this to avoid the crater, which I think is not down there. Because if I go roughly the route I've been, it's recent enough that I shouldn't encounter a billion Deathclaws. You know, it's recent enough that I won't encounter the Deathclaw. At least, that's the hope. You never do know with the glowings, with the sea that glows. Again, so disappointed with the glowing sea. Because when I thought glowing sea, I thought back to like some Fallout 4 concept art that I seem to remember seeing pre-release, which had like the big boat on its side, and I thought, oh, that's the glowing sea, like a sort of like coastal area that's, you know, like kind of radioactive, like a long flat bit of coastline. No, it's this. Again, because I feel like Fallout 4 was clearly meant to have a more nautical theme to it. You know, there was clear evidence that it was meant to be like a lot more underwater content. I mean, there was the underwater vault, 20 leagues under the sea. You know, the giant squid, the dolphins. You know, there was meant to be the harpoon gun unshown off in like one of the special videos. I think it's Science shows the harpoon gun. And it's like, yeah, this clearly was meant to be some sort of underwater combat. Underwater was meant to be a thing. I mean, like the Aquagender perk was clearly meant to make underwater. The fact it gets rid of rats and makes you give you infinite breath means that, yeah, it's kind of was clearly an intent that there was more going on, but it never got around and got cut.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
No, I just went out for a little stroll and thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Kellogg's more dangerous, he had more goons.
The railroad helped me.
Oh god, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Come on. Have I given you reason to doubt me?
No. But do you realize how critical this is for
Yes,
both of us?
of course.
And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum, It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
And serve. Protect and serve. No. Dun, 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 dun. You just know that you're running through some of these places, you like catch your head and bonk. Ow. I mean, even if especially in Power Armor, you've got the helmet on, you just catch the top of the helmet, and it's like bonk, and it would, you'd know you would do it. You bonk your head on the ceiling, and it would hurt.
Not for the soft skin.
Yeah. That's weird. Normally it's smooth skin. I thought the Google term for the non-Google was smooth skin, not soft skin. Yeah, well, I guess Hancock uses skin. My skin is not soft, it is hard. But I mean, it's smooth, but it's not soft. Alright, time to leave this hellish hole. Fucking minute. See, the Minutemen I'm going to come back to the point, because the Minutemen in Fallout 4 are just a failsafe. If you look at New Vegas, you've got Mr. House, you've got a free faction system. You've got Mr. House, like 3 main factions. You've got Mr. House, who is the neutral option. I mean, he's a dick, but he's also pragmatic. And to be honest, life under Mr. House would be the best life, because the NCR are basically pre-war America. They're kind of corrupt. They're getting more and more corrupt over time. They're suffering all the problems of pre-war world and not learning from it. Like, the rich people buy it out. Buy government opinion. That sort of problem. So the NCR wouldn't be good, and it's like it would be illegally annexing. They don't want NCR would be safe, but it would also be, shit. Paying fuck tons of taxes. You're running under a corrupt democracy. It's not good. House, he's an arse, but he's pragmatic and he does care about protecting the New Vegas area. And he's not enough of an arse that he would deny, NCR tourists. He just doesn't want... He wants to be the ruler, not someone else. He's a bit of an arse, but he does seem to be the most pragmatic of the lot. So it's a neutral option. And then, of course, you've got the Legion, which well, you've got a few years... At least with Kaiser alive, it would be stable. That's about the only positive you can say for the Legion. And if Kaiser dies, and once Kaiser is dead, and someone like Legatus Lanius takes over, the Legion become worse than as bad as Raiders, if not possibly worse. Because at least with the Raiders, there's a chance that they aren't sexist pigs like Legion are, and 2, you can probably at least pay them off. You can bribe them. Oh, here's a sea of mole rats. Went for the first time. But, it's one of those things that, you've got that case where at least there, but then there's yes. Because if Benny's alive, Benny does become a 4th option for, independence but not House. But Yes Man is kind of just a failsafe in case you piss everyone else off. The whole point of Yes Man is the fact that you can actually kill Yes Man, but he just comes back is definitely just pure failsafe. And the Minutemen are the same thing in Fallout 4, but they have even less going for them. And the Minutemen, you might argue that they seem like a good option, but historically you've seen that the Minutemen, as soon as they don't have a good leader that can unify them, they just sort of collapse into petty infighting and just disband and give up. It's just it's Yes Man's got the same problem, because it's a cult of personality around someone who's gonna die in a few years. It's a cult of personality around one person, And the Minutemen kind of fail horrifically in that aspect. You know, I'm just going to drop this suit of power armor because might as well on here. But it's one of those things that, like, the Minutemen just don't work. And, like, the Minutemen are... Another thing mods always seem to forget is the Minutemen are badly equipped, they're badly trained. They're basically just a group of settlers given guns and told, go defend someone else's colony. Because they'll... But when you call, they'll call, you'll get support as well. You know, it's kind of that level of logic. You know, they're not good. Like, I don't know why people think they're like this well-trained, well-equipped army, because they're most certainly fucking not. That's what Minutemen are not. Right, get out of the suit, put the helmet on it, because it's not actually crippled. Put the helmet on, take the fusion core out. Put it in the display. Did I take the fusion core out of that? No, I did not. I need to take the fusion core out of that one. And what else did I pick? I picked up a load of other crap, didn't I? I didn't pick up any... It was gunner combat armor, that's what I picked up. Actually, because it's... Because, you know, it's like a one-off bloody item. No, 86. And help try... I think it's just try corn, so I'll put corn in. And of course, it's like all static objects, isn't it? I don't know what the hat's called. I'll just put hat in. And put... Yeah, because I'll just put like hat in. That cost Santa's top hat monocle. Top hat and monocle? What Creation Club set do I have that has a fucking top hat and monocle in there? You know, it's an armor set. It's Epi, which is a... What? Like, Epi is... the ESLs. I don't have many ESLs. Yes, because it's, what am I looking for? It's roving... Not roving trader. Sure. Captain's hat. No, not... It's not militia hat. Tricorn. I see, it's not got the E on it. Yeah, 808. It makes sense that it's like within the same sort of... Red frock coat and tricorn hat. So I was expecting it to have the E on the end of it. It's... Yeah, otherwise, because it is... You know, there's fucking free marine armor, marine... Chinese mariner. I haven't got any more map. Oh, I think I've got like outstandingly awesome tails. Was it the ones I picked up? Got some bullets. Ops. Live and live. Robin Tesla science. Oh, it was mass surgical and as well was, and outstandingly awesome. I think it was the gorilla. Go bananas. What? So I think it was outstandingly awesome. Outstandingly awesome. And mass surgical as well, I think. I did find another one of the mass surgicals, the insurance fraud one. Surgical. And that's, I think, it for the... Yeah, right, so... The rawhide and cowboy hat, because might as well put that in Nuke World display, because that is a semi-unique item. Nuke World jumpsuit, Nuke World. These nuke. I think I'll put the bootleg one on. I mean, it is technically the Nuke Girl rocket suit. Cowhide outfit. Costume, cowboy hat, and cowhide western costume. And Nuke. Yeah, I think I just like stored in Nuke World outfits, bottle and or Capia. I think it was just for fun. Right, I haven't got any new cap. Right, and you go. I know this isn't like particularly interesting, but you know, it shows off all the items in Fallout 4. Right, so we need the factions gallery because you know, Institute also. Children Atom. I don't know if a generic gamma gun is placed in here or not. Yeah, it is just a generic gamma gun. It's such a generic weapon, but because there's not that many of them, like radical conversion, kiloton. Same with radium rifle. I don't think was interesting enough to put in. Like I haven't got any of the rags because I didn't bother looting the rags for some reason. But like Gunner, I know I've got like a load of Gunner outfits, so light Gunner's combat armor. I don't know if I just put Gun. So I find out one of these wasn't Gunner pattern. Might as well put a dirty army fatigue. Then because, you know, sturdy gunners. I know I picked up some sturdy gunners. Nearly a full set. On the legs. That's his first power armor, yeah, because it's, you know, it's the gunners don't actually have much unique or even like displayable stuff. And of course, institutals. Because I'll get all the railroad stuff when I kill them. Keep forgetting to pick up Brotherhood stuff. Corsair uniform, no. Because the Corsair uniform actually does weigh quite a bit. 15 it is, because it is armoured. Cornflakes, pistol virgins, yep. Alright, yeah. I don't think I've ever picked them up. Yeah, I didn't do Lost Patrol, so I didn't even get the Survivors special. Pretty sure I didn't pick up any Minutemen or Railroad stuff yet. But I know I've got a load of post-war armors, so gotta dump those first. Do. And loads of Raider as well. I'm sure I got a load of Raider. Right. Commonwealth get that's Fahaba. Commonwealth Raider. Cage armor. Heavy robot. I don't think I picked up any. I think I've got some light robot armor. I mean, harness is something that they wear. Of course, set of pieces that they already had. I mean, Gunner. The thing is, I don't think the Gunner harness is any different. I think it's a slightly different colour, and that's it. Light Raider armor. Levers on these as well. Yeah, I haven't got any... I've also got Institute armor, I forgot about that. That's heavy. I think I have some metal armor as well. Not much, but enough. Really? Cavalier's metal left and right legs. They do wear long johns. Back. Sturdy metal. I'll put long johns on there because they always seem to wear the long johns. Didn't see any sturdy anything over combat armor, so you know, you just gotta dump it when you dump it. It would be really nice if it was a script that did this, but heavy metal, 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 metal. I don't think I have much metal. I don't think I had any sturdy or heavy. Because, you know, still don't have a syringer. I'm not going back into the Institute to dump. Oh, I probably should, though. Ugh. I can't be arsed. You know, can't be arsed sums up my life. Oh. Right, there's the special gallery. Ooh. I know these staircases piss people off because, well, they're there because the layout of the area is there. I can't stand things that don't quite work. Decorations display, armor racks. These are the armor Nuke Cola outfits. Oh, it's got like a dangly baggy that does. That's actually got a unique bit of art. Right, and now I can leave this gallery. Alright, up the stairs, and I'm actually going to dump some notes and holotapes as well, because I'm sick of characters. Like, it just reduces the scrollage. Right, that's what these file cabinets are intended for. They're just kind of... Can't get rid of the look contract there for all nodes. Why the napkin goes in there, but it does. Signal intercept plans you've got to keep. Oh, Tesla. I do have a Tesla science. I forgot to put that in as well. Same with your special. This one can be my holotape container. Battlefield holotape, I think I have to keep. Companion modules useful to keep, of course. They can get in there as well. Why is Marky Bullfinches not being able to go in? I don't know. Oh, turret override programs, that's one that's worth keeping around, just in case. Right. Use a nice comfy bed, complete with comfy pillows. And you know, the back throw, because it's actually a disgustingly rare item. I mean, that I really should have made that a functioning sink, but I think that actually required Vault-Tec DLC. And Commonwealth Gallery doesn't actually have the things, and I've just realised there is actually, like, the bristle texture on that. That bristle texture on that toothbrush is, like, non-existent, so it just looks awful. Again, you're not really meant to see it. Like, beautifully preserved. And then that rotten TV is, like, clearly... Like, one of these sinks should really be functional. Ooh, cooking stove, I forgot it was actually here. Big fluid. Crispy squirrel. Deathclaws steak, because apparently I did actually kill the Deathclaws. After dying, God us only knows how many times. Someone count that up, because that'll be a fun game to play. Like, how many times did Jackie get her ass killed? And how many of those times was actually because she blew herself up with something? I don't want to make a dirty wasteland, but... Yes, the cutlery sort of explodes. I'm not quite sure. Like, the preserved Blanco is a little too neat. Good old mac and cheese. Like, preserved Instamash. Ice cold Nuka-Cola. Industrial size shortening, because apparently shortening is like baking powder of some sort. And a preserved Salisbury steak. Like, this fridge has been in beautiful condition. Bread, cranberry juice, cake, 2 boxes, laundry soap, bleach, dish soap, get more sugar bombs and Nuka-Cola, HVAC not work, right again, call repairman, and Shooky's clams. Why Shooky's has got like a fridge magnet branded up, who knows? I didn't even have, they don't even have hands. Oh dear. Pre-war money and pre-war money. You know what, let's just, no. Let's avoid that. We're not diving into the lore of this place. It does have a lore setup. I did write lore for it. And it is within the Fallout lore. I mean, Fallout 2 is canon. She says while looking suspiciously off to the side. I mean, it is technically canon, so talking Deathclaws are a thing. You know, it is a thing in the Fallout lore. You know, I'm just gonna carefully back off because I don't want to be assaulted by a Deathclaw when I wait for it. You know, I just don't want to be loading in and getting immediately Deathclawed, so wait for it to go. Stop searching. Oh shit. Right. Sun is facing that way. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to run away from here. You know, just get a little bit of distance from Deathclaw country. Right, I think we should be safe now. As I crest the hill and find a Deathclaw, that would have been quite amusing. Right, that is the end of this extended length stream. What was the actual last save? Ooh, it was. Right, so thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation link is in the description as per the usual. I do not know why. I don't just have a recording that says this. Hit the like button if you want to help promote the videos because, you know, YouTube. If you don't bother. You know, it's YouTube. It's fine. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.